Boxing legend Muhammad Ali's grandson Biaggio Ali-Walsh has already made headlines for his incredible athletic skill and equally impressive good looks. But you probably won't see him floating like a butterfly and stinging like a bee in the ring anytime soon. It should come as no surprise that Ali-Walsh was born a natural athlete. But unlike his grandfather, he pursued football instead of boxing. He climbed the ranks at his Las Vegas high school before joining the University of California, Berkeley's roster in 2017. After struggling there, he transferred to the University of Nevada, Las Vegas in August 2019. In January 2017, he spoke with Sports Illustrated about his path to football, revealing, "All my friends were playing flag football, and I got into flag, and it was fun. In 7th grade, I tried out tackle for the first time, and I didn't play that much. 8th grade, I took a year off, but freshman year came around, and in high school, I wanted to start it up again, and I guess it worked out from there." Ali-Walsh spoke with San Francisco's K-Pix about how his grandfather was a fan of the sport and would FaceTime him ahead of big games. He even attended one game during Ali-Walsh's sophomore year of high school, in which he busted out an impressive 92-yard run.
When I see a hole, I'm going to hit it, and I'm gone.
Growing up with the greatest in your family tree can be both a blessing and a curse, so it made sense that Biaggio Ali-Walsh wasn't shouting his family's legacy from the rooftops when he was just a little kid. As he told ESPN in 2017, "Back then it was a huge secret who our grandfather was. If we liked you enough, we would tell you, but we kept it a secret because we didn't want people to be me and my brother Nico's friends just because of who we were related to." That changed in 2007 when Muhammad Ali made a surprise visit to one of his grandson's 4th grade basketball games. As Ali-Walsh described it to ESPN, "Everybody just stopped what they were doing and looked. The ref was like, 'What the?' The ref couldn't really ref. The coach couldn't really coach. Nobody could believe it. Nico fell down onto the ground out of shock. It was just hysterical." Ali-Walsh enjoyed a great relationship with his grandfather. He revealed some of his fond family memories to Sports Illustrated, including Thanksgiving gatherings. Ali loved magic tricks, so Biaggio's brother Nico would bring his magic kit, and the brothers would show their granddad their tricks. Ali-Walsh also talked with ESPN about his family memories, revealing, "Growing up, being around him, he was a grandfather, but to the public, he was an icon. We'd go over on Thanksgiving and see him in person. This is the guy I was just watching on YouTube. That was crazy. I'd trip out like that." Ali-Walsh also said the pre-match trash talking that his grandfather was famous for was really just an act. As he put it to ESPN, "He had to talk because boxing was more individual. But behind the cameras, my grandfather was one of the most humble people you'll ever meet. He definitely talked, and he told us that he talked a lot for people to pay, for the entertainment aspect of it. That's why he did the talking, so it would sell." Considering how attractive and charming his grandfather was, it should come as no surprise that Biaggio Ali-Walsh also grew up to be gorgeous. And he's even gone on to make some money from winning the DNA lottery. In June 2016, he confirmed on Twitter that he was signed to the acclaimed modeling agency Wilhelmina. He talked with Sports Illustrated about how this chapter of his life started, revealing, "When I was about 5 years old, I was with Ford Chicago. When we moved to Vegas, things just didn't work out. So I was done with modeling. Then, I think it was in March of last year, I got a Twitter direct message from an agent with Wilhelmina Models. He said that he was from Wilhelmina and he was interested in signing me as a model. I didn't know what Wilhelmina was, so I researched it, and it turned out it was a huge agency. So I went to my parents and we tried to get things going. He might not be knocking anybody out with his hands anytime soon, but it sounds like he's still a knockout." Ali-Walsh has honoured his grandfather's legacy through a series of tattoos. And unlike a lot of other people who have gotten themselves marked with permanent ink, we're pretty sure he won't eventually regret his. On December 2016, he got a pair of animal tattoos on his forearms. One's a butterfly and the other's a bee. This, of course, pays homage to Muhammad Ali's famous slogan about himself.
"Like a butterfly and sting like a bee." Ah!
Ali-Walsh told K-Pix that he got the ink during his senior year of high school. He generally gets compliments on the artwork, even though people somehow don't make the connection to his grandfather's catchphrase. Ali-Walsh's mother, Rashida, has spoken out about concerns she has over her sons playing professional sports. The possible injuries they could endure surely hit close to home for her, considering her father's long battle with Parkinson's disease, which doctors say was caused by his many years of boxing. She confessed to ESPN, "I don't want Biaggio to play football, and I don't want Nico to box. I want them to swim or play golf or something that wouldn't worry me as much. But then I realize, what if my grandmother had taken away my dad's dream from him in boxing? My dad loved boxing so much, but he should have retired a lot sooner. He didn't want to say goodbye to boxing. He let boxing say goodbye to him." Here's to hoping that Ali-Walsh can find success without also suffering through a chronic illness. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Nicki Swift videos about your favorite stars are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.